The third was the third one down. It is the 26th of March 2023. This is WIKISPEED Standup. Go ahead, Lauren.
This is Lauren Salter, Gabriel Island, British Columbia, Canada. And the past week, I am about 3/4 of the way through the 2.5 hour video by Joe with Alessandro. And also, I did a little bit. I started to work with one of my new TF Lunas, attaching it to the one that I had been using with the IR sensor. I took the IR sensor off and put it in parts, and I'm working on attaching and kind of just getting back into it. And I will have some questions for crosstalk, off recording.
Okay.
Coming week, I'm going to carry on. This is fun, working with because now I have the connector. I can just attach it. I don't know if you remember, they gave the option. They give you several connectors with the TF Lunas, one of which has a female connector that you can just stick on the bottom of the chip, I think, the ESP32. So, yeah, I've got some questions about it, but yeah, definitely some questions. So blocks are tax season, and that's it for me.
Okay, it is Michael Wolchuk, Saskatoon, Canada. I'm just looking through my stand-up notes here. So for this week, I was in the makerspace on Friday. I didn't get there till Friday. I didn't work on the gear for the knitting machine because I hadn't tested anything out yet, so I didn't have anything to change. But I do have that bungee holder for my shades, the Coolaroo shades. So I printed it out in super fine layers. It looked okay. So I made 6 of them. They printed out with a tiny bit of an issue, but I think only I'm going to notice it. My wife didn't notice it. She thinks they're fine, so we're good. So grand total for the test prints, the experiments, I had 2 single prints from Thingiverse, 3 versions of my own design, and then I printed out 7 to install, so 12 total over the course of 2 weeks, and a total cost of $5 for filament. So that's pretty good. In the knitting machine, I got the Makita drill set up on a piece of foam so that it is tied down, and I can drive the knitting machine. I had some issues with that, but I worked through it. This afternoon, I got the knitting machine tested with the power supply to adjust the speed, and basically I made a toque. And the gears only skip when the knitting machine jams. So I think I'm going to do a bit of a departure and figure out what the heck is going wrong with the knitting machine itself. I don't know whether the one that, like, she sent me the one that was worn out. So it could be that just mechanically it's not working the way it's supposed to anymore. But I'm going to slow it down a little bit and see. I started making another toque to test it, this time more slowly. I took the revolution counter out, and there was another little mechanism. Like I said, I haven't had it slip a stitch, and I haven't had it strip a gear or jump a gear tooth until things went mechanically wrong with the knitting machine. So that's good. Trello, I didn't get updated this week. I just ran out of time. Next week, I didn't get to TF Luna or the tank level this week, so I'm hoping to get that done. And I need to email some doc to one of the guys at the Makerspace for 3D printing so that they have something on their wiki. And knitting machine, I have some troubleshooting to do, and I would like to get back and do the tasks on Trello. I think I'll do the ones for this week as well as next week. And blocks, just that it's getting to be relatively nice outside, and it's tougher to sit in the basement and work on stuff. Back to you.
Okay, I'm giving myself let's see, it's a two for watching the video and two for getting to and kind of refreshing my memory about my parts that I bought. That's four, and coming to the meeting. And so I'll give myself a five. And the team, 9. And back, let's see, process improvement is still what we're doing, which is Trello. Getting Trello cleaned up. So, and up to date. Back to you.
Okay. I got 11 points out of my 9 that I had targeted, so I did okay there. I'm gonna have to give myself a 10 out of 10. Team, yeah, I'll go with 9. We're getting stuff done. And process improvement, same thing. We have updating Trello so that if new members join, there's something they can look through. I think that is reasonable. And I guess that pretty much wraps it up for the formal part. Is there any part of stand-up of crosstalk that you would like recorded?
No.
Nope. Okay. We will hit the button here.